Saving your money, having savings is important. That's why I tell you to pay yourself first. That's a type of diversification. It protects you in case you have an economic shock or one of those black swan events I talked about. What else? If you're invested in the stock market over here, real estate over here, you got your business going over there, you got your job pulling income over here, you got your side hustle over here, you know, right? Then you've got multiple streams of income, which protect you in case one of the streams ends up going bad. So really, one of the things that's really interesting about Black people is that on average, Black people tend to be very what they call risk averse. We are conservative people. You know, we don't do like some of that crazy stuff white folks do. We look at it like, how are you gonna get killed? How are you gonna go out and get eaten by a shark? White people don't get eaten by sharks. We don't. You fell off Mount Everest? Why were you up there in the first place? You know, that's kind of how a lot of us think. Not to say that you shouldn't go swim with the sharks or climb Mount Everest. You should do whatever you want to do, but y'all know how we are, right? We're not really big on the crazy stuff. We are naturally risk averse. We are naturally conservative, which is a good thing. That's something you can build off that. Being conservative is a beautiful principle for building wealth. Warren Buffett, one of the greatest wealth builders in history, is very conservative. You're not going to see Warren Buffett chasing waterfalls. Warren Buffett doesn't chase, fads and trends financially. Warren Buffett was a very conservative. He's always been a very conservative investor. So because conservation protects what you have. Do you understand? So you can build off that. We can become the greatest wealth builders on the planet. We just have to use our conservative nature in an appropriate way. And we have to understand when we're really at risk. And the thing about risk is that sometimes you can think that you are safe and you're not. So you think you're safe because you got a government job. You think you're safe because you had this job for 20 years and you're showing up to work every day on time. But then one day they decide to, the company downsizes or they get bought out or something changes and then you're done. So what I would say to you is make sure you know when you're at risk and when you're safe.